Yo, let's take it back to 1999. Around the time I first started writing rhymes. Wasn't making much, back then it was enough to get me smokes, Colt 45, a little weed and stuff. Hanging by the liquor store, asking cats to buy his booze. It was me and offered deals that you can't refuse. Chilling by the park, skateboarding after dark, sipping back the 40s and some weed we would spark. Here, light it up and pass it to the left, and inhale it in my chest. Drinking all night after lighting up a campfire. Chronic in the alcohol, we were getting wired. Listening to Gangstar, Eminem and Dr. Dre. Pass out and do the same thing the next day. I barely went to school, and when I did, yeah, I blaze it up. A session in the morning on my breaks and my lunch.
My teenage years, blood, sweat and tears in my teenage years. Smoking hella weed and drinking a lot of beers. Blood, sweat and tears in my teenage years. My teenage years, my teenage years. Blood, sweat and tears in my teenage years. I was smoking hella weed and drinking a lot of beers. It was blood, sweat and tears in my teenage years.
Good times and there were bad times. Without a father in the household to keep me in line. I had some good friends and had some bad friends, but it was me who made the choice to go up into the deep end. It was the rush, it was us, and I formed a crime crew when we kicked up dust. We hated cops, to us they were the enemy. They came unexpectedly like an unplanned pregnancy. I was locked up in juvie, my life was like a movie. 'Cause committing crimes and stacking paper was my duty. Head to toe in the illest clothes. Started hitting up some parties and picking up some hoes. Rapping in some ciphers every day was the thing to do. Hip-hop, crime, smoking weed and drinking brew. Growing up as a teen, you know we had dreams. We got caught up in the streets and the drug scene.
My teenage years, my teenage years. Blood, sweat and tears in my teenage years. Smoking hella weed and drinking a lot of beers. Blood, sweat and tears in my teenage years. My teenage years, my teenage years. Blood, sweat and tears in my teenage years. I was smoking hella weed and drinking a lot of beers. It was blood, sweat and tears in my teenage years.
Obi Daz, the